Interesting. Honorable Akol, do you see this arrest of Namere as a move to silence those who are against the speakership bid of Honorable Jacob Oboth?
You know me as a very strong supporter of Right Honorable Speaker Anita Netamong. I have never been threatened, and I don't fear that I'm going to be arrested, because I don't think I've been involved in any wrong thing. But suppose I'm arrested, I don't want to rush to say that I'm arrested because of the Speaker's race. And I would actually invite the other members of Parliament not to take it that she has been arrested because of Speaker's race, until we have gotten a clear information that will come from the arresting authority or from the what? From the
But where is
court.
she, Acoli? That's your colleague. Where is she right now as we talk? Has she eaten breakfast?
Your questions, I cannot come in because, first of all, I'm one of the person who is criticizing the method of the arrest. If I was supporting the method of arrest,
no, I thought just as a colleague, maybe you could have some information.
No, I call, her phone is off, because I exchanged numbers with her when we were in Chankwanzi, but her phone has been off. And the unfortunate thing is we don't have a speaker in the house. For now, should be the work of the speaker to try to identify where she is. But the good thing is he is saying, security are saying that the one who arrested her. Our next next concern should be take her to court within 48 hours.
Yes. Help us understand. The 11th Parliament has not yet been dissolved, so there's a speaker.
There is a lacuna there.
Yeah.
Because the moment you say
there is a confusion.
Because I'm told
because we were
on Sunday the 24th, that's when Parliament, the 11th Parliament is going to be dissolved.
Let me be specific to
so
you.
I don't know whether when you suspend Parliament,
yesterday, because the last sitting, it was Sunday, adjourned Sunday. There was nothing like a statement to say this is the end of Parliament, 11th Parliament.
Right.
The reason is the election of the Speaker of 11th Parliament took place on 24th. And therefore, there can't be a gap. Vacuum. There shouldn't be a vacuum. And that is why the next election of the Speaker is on 25th. So your statement is also correct, because personally, I went for consultation with a technical person in the pension fund. And when I asked, have I spent 10 years? No, you will make 10 years in Parliament of Uganda on 22nd of this month. And there is that vacuum that needs to be legally determined. And in other words, it means if that is true, then the Speaker of Parliament of Uganda is still Right Honorable Anita Netamong. And it will be our responsibility now. You see, there's confusion, because is she responsible for 12 Parliament? The member who is arrested is a member of 12 Parliament. She was elected in the 11th Parliament.
Yeah.
So there is a lot of gap there that needs to be determined. Actually, we will need the Attorney General interpretation on that.
But even if she was a member of the 11th Parliament, I've seen members of Parliament who are in opposition being arrested, and it looks like it's the work of the leader of opposition to make sure that they are released, and there's not much attention from the other side, especially from the presiding officer.
What I know is, whether you are in opposition or you are in NRM or you are independent, the welfare of a member of Parliament is a responsibility of the Speaker of Parliament of Uganda. Maybe physically you could have seen that the leader of opposition is at the forefront to make sure a member of Parliament is released, but you don't know the discussion that goes under the ground. Because I remember there were two members of Parliament. One was the other one of Kawempe, who died. Sigirinya. And then Sewanyala. The Speaker of Parliament in Uganda did a lot of negotiation for their release. So that means it is not true that when a leader, when a member of parliament from opposition is arrested, then it is the responsibility of leader of opposition. That is not true. There are a lot of negotiation, there is a lot of discussion that takes place under the ground, but for show or politics, you know, these are political things. You can see the leader of opposition taking charge, going to court, doing what, but the fact of the matter is, it is the responsibility of the Speaker of Parliament of Uganda to make sure that the welfare of the members of Parliament are okay. And sometimes it's not only a responsibility for the Parliament of Uganda. Even the Parliament of, how do we call it, the African Parliament that sits in South Africa, they are concerned. In case a member of Parliament is not treated well, they write to the Parliament of Uganda. So, Pan-African Parliament, that's what I was looking for. They are also concerned about the welfare of Parliament, the members of Parliament of a particular country. So as arrest is taking place in Uganda, they are also responsible for that. And they sometimes write to the government of Uganda or Rwanda or any other country that treating members of Parliament may be in a bad manner.
The arrest comes in even before the first session of Parliament. What does that spell for the next 5 years and what that is going to look like?
My problem is that I don't want to predict worst thing in future. What matters is how we deal with the present. I actually don't know the reason why she was arrested. Otherwise, I would have an opinion based on what has happened to her or what is a crime she has committed. Because sincerely, if it is because of the election only, I don't see a reason, because we are free. A member of Parliament has a right to support any candidate of his or her choice. But not only supporting a candidate, we also have a right to stand. I am qualified to be the Speaker of Parliament of Uganda, or even Deputy Speaker of Parliament of Uganda. So if you have shown my interest, you cannot arrest me for that. So that will be wrong if it is because of the election. So we cannot predict that until we have found out really what has happened from the arresting authority, and especially when she's taken to court.